Hey Bible lovers, I'm Tim Nichols and I'm here to bring you your Nichols Worth, and today from Reformed and Rebound we have one of my favorite rebinders working with one of my favorite leathers. Now if you know me, you know I love the Rocky Mountain Leather Badalassi Waxy Pull-Up, but you also know that I'm really starting to fall for the Pueblo line as well. And what makes the Pueblo different is it doesn't have that pull-up effect to the degree. It does a little bit, but it also doesn't have that waxy finish. This isn't going to scratch. This stamps totally differently. This is just a completely different experience. So Rocky Mountain Leather is putting out, in my opinion, among the best Bible leathers in existence on an archival level. Now I'm going to compare this to a couple other colors that are similar, and then I'm going to show you some of Jacob's previous work, and we're going to see how far he's come just in about a year's time. But this is the yellow Pueblo. This one's actually a little bit worn, and you can see this still has kind of that rough, kind of dull look, where if you can see this one, it's got a little bit more of a shine to it, and that roughness has been kind of worn down. That's how this Pueblo is going to age. It's going to age with use. The more you use it, the more smooth it's going to be. This is perfectly buttery smooth, while this still has that sandpaper. I don't know if you can hear the difference in the way that, but when you use them, they're going to age, and this is just simply beautiful leather. It is really getting difficult for me to pick between Horween, between the Waxy Pull-Up, and between the Pueblo, because I love them all. With that said, I want to first compare it to the Olmo. This is the Olmo Waxy Pull-Up. This is the Olmo Pueblo. They also have Olmo in Minerva, and I think they also have it in the Nemesis. The Nemesis is probably my least favorite of the Rocky Mountain leathers, but these two are absolutely amazing, and you can see underneath that this little color here. And the best way to show you is this is the Pueblo with a Waxy Pull-Up insert. This is the Waxy Pull-Up with the wax scraped off. So you see with the wax scraped off, this is going to look very similar to the Pueblo. So really the main difference is that waxy finish that you can scratch up and things like that. Really epic work. So now let's focus on the work itself. The tool line, the stamp work, the stitch work, the ribbons, everything is just top notch. This guy has come a long way since he started, and he was good from the jump. This is one of Jacob's early rebinds for me. This is in green Sokoto goat skin, and you can see his corners were on point then. His stitch work, you can see it's a little wobbly. This was actually the very first Bible he has ever stitched. I love how he puts those gilt lines right on the lip of that fold instead of cheating them up. It just gives it a really beautiful finished look. His art gilding was good, but you can see there's a little bit of variation here and there, but he was really new. I don't know how new he was at this point, but he hadn't been out very long. But now, just about a year later, when you look at his work, another thing is he had an old stamper, and this stamper did not go very deep. That problem has been solved. Check out this spine work. Love the Jerusalem cross. Jerusalem cross is just a fraction off that way, but not bad. But the Holy Bible and the English Standard Version, the way this Pueblo stamps, oh man, it's just beautiful. And look how it does with those hubs and how it darkens when you work those hubs. Just absolutely beautiful antique work. That Jerusalem cross on the front, this was designed to be like a mid-size, to be between the PSQ and the Schuyler Quintel, and he absolutely nailed it. So now let's look at his stitch work. Absolutely on point. You can see some progress there, especially on the inside where it's getting wonky back and forth here. Check this out. The stitch work on the inside is absolutely perfect. Look at that. Looks like straight from a factory. Look at those corners. I don't know there's anyone that does better corners than Jacob. These are amazing. His edge line tab is perfectly straight, just like he cut it with a straight edge. Leaves a little bit of a gap here so that it doesn't get bunched up against this edge line tab and the liner here. And then when you open it, I mean, that is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This is the ESV Heritage text block. Stunning. Love the color choice of the art gilding. It really gives me Tuscany vibes when you look at the Tuscany from Schuyler, and just absolutely gorgeous work. And this is a personal size Bible, so it is going to be difficult for it to lay flat, but as you can see, look here. It is not doing too bad at all. Here we are on the presentation pages. You push those down, and unassisted laying flat, give just a little touch down there, and over time, this thing's not going to have any issues laying flat. It is very difficult to get a big, thick, personal-sized Bible to lay flat from the beginning. This is not bad at all. With a little bit of work, this will be fine, but just absolutely beautiful. And one way to test a rebinder is to look at all four corners. All four of his corners are absolutely just drop dead perfect. They're beautiful. On the back, tool line all the way around the text block. This yap measurements is just spot on. This is just my sweet spot, that semi-yap all the way around, just bang on measurements. You just can't ask for better work than this. This is a stellar Bible. Love the gray head and tail bands there, and the ribbons. Look how long he left the ribbons. That is hilarious. That's somebody that knows me right there, that knows I like my ribbons long, but this is beautiful work. Jacob with Reformed and Rebound. He is not a new guy that you're going to use to test the waters. He is a veteran that's going to do you a good job every time. I trust him with the best text block that you could send him. Give him a try. God bless you. Keep calm. Jesus on. This is your Nicholsworth.